A little one different today. We're going to start up. This is a lure that I pulled out of a dog's mouth just over the weekend. It'll be interesting to see if I can get something on that. That one's a little Elliot's Darwin dart. This one I pulled out of a dog's mouth. That's a little rooster popper. I pulled that out of a dog's mouth late last year. Last little session I was down here. I pulled this one off a tree, and this is another one that I've pulled off a tree at some point as well. Doing a session to see if I can find something on lures that I've found or that I've removed from some of my patients. So I'll see how this one goes. It's the start of barra season. It's just open about a week ago, but I missed the mark with being working. But we're going to see how we go today. Stay tuned and we'll see if we can get onto a fish or a few, and we'll take it from there. We're going to have a little crack as I push up to the spot that I'm keen to start at. Might throw a couple of little casts before I get up there, but I also want to make the most that I can of some pretty handy conditions before it gets windy. A nice real lull in the wind at the moment, but I'm going over a little rock bar sort of an area. Some mullet cruising on the surface. I actually recaptured a tagged fish, one of my own tagged fish there last time as well, so that was pretty cool. Nice to see. It's still hanging around in here for the time being. It's still undersized, but maybe 12 months time, 24 months time we'll get caught outside of here and we'll get some migration data. Another thing is I don't know whether this lure is a floating lure or a sinking lure. I think it'll be a floating lure. I haven't actually put it in water until this morning, so I'm going to put a couple of casts around these logs up here and then we're going to punch up. I remember pulling a really nice jack out of here. Must have been a couple of years ago now. So I'll pull the roof rack off my car. You know they can hold in any of the water up here. As usual, I get carried away casting at things on the way up. Should have been up here already. Probably 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago. Anyway, sun's not up just yet. Let's see if we can do this. So what we're looking for now is barra that are hanging up around these weeds. Now as I push it a little bit further up, that we got some weed below the surface. A little bit on the surface too, but I'm trying to find the fish that are feeding. We'll get a barra today, I'm sure of it, but it's just a matter of how and where. Well, I mean, barra open season, I would still love a jack. Always love catching a jack in here. Thought that was a fish, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't, it just didn't stick. I don't know. The hooks are pretty damn sharp though, brand new. Maybe it was just weed. That is one very tame barra, but a barra nonetheless. We haven't hooked him very kindly at all, and he hasn't given me any fight. But it's a barra. First one of the season. It's tiny, and the lure isn't much smaller than him. You have to be a little bit careful trying to release him from that lure though. Very tame. Maybe that's what was hitting me before as well. That's what I was waiting for. There we go. First effort of a fish on something that I pulled out of a dog's mouth. Tame little fella, but we got one. Nice little cast over the shallows. Wee little fella. Still pretty cool. Wee little fella, number one for the season is 41. Come back again when you're a little bit bigger, little fella. Might be one of the tamest barra fights I've had. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. I think it would have felt hooks. It's a long pause on that one, wasn't it? The other one hit on a slow roll, so. I know we get good fish up in this section. I've caught quite a few in the past. Fairly deep right here, but it pushes very shallow very quickly up ahead. Good time of morning for them to be hunting. That is a good fish. Feels like a barra though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's a jack. Yeah, it is. It's a jack, alright. A good one too. Really angry, really red. Not very well hooked. It's a bloody good jack. You beauty. Oh my goodness, that is great. That's going to be close to 50 as well. Oh my. Wowzers, 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 wowzers. Incredible. Just don't want you to bust my new net, buddy. Oh no, oh no. There we go. Great time of the morning, and we've already got a fish, but I think this will take the cake, this fish, for the day. Check that out. Might take this off for a second. I'll lose it, but check that. A red dog on a lure that I pulled out of a dog. That's just insane. Let's check it out. Gorgeous colours. Turns out he's better hooked than I thought. Which is a good thing for me. Just landing him. The lure works, that's for sure. Little measure on him. Everything's going well. Yeah, he does 50. There we go. 54 and a half. 545. Now of course he's a legal size, but I'm just going to tag this guy. .54.5 centimetre jack. Very, very nice fish. There he is, and a little snack that he just decided to have. It's a little Elliot Darwin dart. Well, it's crazy how good these fish are. Thought there was going to be barra for a moment. Alright, little fella, 54.5 centimetre jack, and he just cruises on away. So good. So good. Probably do a bit of a touch up to that now, so remind myself to do that. Honestly wasn't sure what I was expecting today out of this little challenge that I've set myself. The challenge today has been to catch a fish, a good fish but any fish to start with, on a lure that I've pulled out of the dog's mouth, or potentially on a lure that I'd found. I've been successful on one that I have pulled out of a dog's mouth. I'm just going to touch this up because I think it had me on sticks there. I'll tidy this up. And that's the type of fish I was pushing to this area for. Destroyed me. There we go, we got a hit. Like that around this corner, and what's interesting is there's little bits of weed around here too. This time of day, starting to push into probably ideally deeper water fishing. Good hit. The top one. I thought it was a barra. Still a good hit. There it is. I thought it was a barra. Decent tarpon too. Decent sized tarpon. Alright, alright. I'll get you out if you give me a chance. Oh, buddy. Looks out. Well, that wasn't very graceful, but that was a good hit. Not quite the plan. I was hoping for a barra there, but still a good hit. That one was on a Z-Man goat. He's pummeled it too, hey? Absolutely pummeled it. We're about done. A couple more casts and we'll end up the session. It's been a fairly quiet one all told, but to pull a really nice jack out of there is really good. I set out to catch myself a couple of fish on lures that I had either pulled out of patience or that I had found along the way while I've been fishing. Haven't managed to get one on one of the lures I found, but I have managed to get one on a lure that I pulled out of a dog.